Hi students, this is Miss Fogelman. Today is Tuesday, August 25th, and I am here to do your math lesson with you. So before we begin, let me go ahead and share my screen and start with our slides. Like I said, today is August 25th, and today our learning target is that the students will decide whether the character showed a fixed or a growth mindset. Remember, yesterday we talked about fixed and growth mindset. Remember, in order to have a growth mindset, we need to remember that no matter what we're doing, whether it be something in school or at home or outside playing with friends, that if we try hard and we keep working on it and we practice, we can get better and we can improve. So we want to get that growth mindset, not that fixed mindset. We want a growth mindset that shows we are ready to work hard to get better. Today we're going to read Jabari Jumps, and then we're going to have some questions. So let me get to the story Jabari Jumps. All right, in today's story, we're learning about a little boy who is attempting to jump off the high dive for the first time. So let's see what happens to Jabari and how he shows a growth mindset.
Next Firefly Book Award nominee that we're going to read is called Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary. But Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees as they sprang up, 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 and they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said, but when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said Dad. Sometimes, if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt his body fill from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Do you think he's going to be able to jump today? Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up, off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up, whoosh. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. The end. And remember, you can get all of our Firefly Book Award nominees from the Bremen Public Library, and voting is open.
Okay, so that story was all about Jabari and his challenge of wanting to jump off the diving board. So now your job is to go into Seesaw or Shobi, whichever one you're on, and complete these tasks. So these questions will be found in either Shobi or Seesaw, depending on which one that you're using. And it says, how does Jabari feel at the beginning of the story? Why did Jabari squeeze his dad's hand in the story? As Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder, how did he feel about jumping off the diving board for the first time? What character traits did Jabari show in the story? Did he show a growth mindset? And how? Like I said, complete these questions in Seesaw or Shobi, whichever one Ms. Fogelman has asked you to use. And you do that by looking for the words Jabari jumps. I'd also like you to think about what you can learn from Jabari, who had a growth mindset. What types of things can you leave the story with to help you learn to have a growth mindset? All right, everyone. Thank you for joining our math lesson today. Have a good day.